G'day folks. Just a bit of a Sunday afternoon update. I've been fairly busy lately, which is a good thing because, well, stuff keeps changing, particularly this wall here. Look at that. All the signs are up. I'm going to mount this explosive warning or multi-panel trucker's warning sign on top of the computer that's going to go there. There's going to be a little pizza box computer driving this monitor once I get the new boards for it in, because it's not working at the moment, but I'm just sourcing a couple of boards. They should arrive on, well, tomorrow, Monday. So I'll fix that, keep that as my outdoor shed TV, because it's a proper high definition panel, not the standard definition which looks terrible even in person, much less actually screen filming it. So I'm going to try this one. If not, I'll swap to a LCD or something like that. Just something that works as A, a blocking monitor, B, able to switch over to security, and C, being able to demonstrate or display things in video at the autopsy table or wherever I'm working, essentially. So it's just one of those things that I've been meaning to do for a while. Yeah, signs are all up nicely, a lot of license plates and things that people have sent me. I'm going to set up a PO box. It's too hard trying to coordinate and just check out stuff that people want to send me to my home address or my work address. So I'm going to set up a PO box and people can just send stuff there anytime they want, and I'll check it once a week or twice a week if I get time. Because I've got tons of people asking me if I want license plates, but A, YouTube's messaging system is a pain in the ass, so a lot of the time either I can't reply because it's contact blocked, or I can't. Well, I'll look at it in my inbox, but then I won't get time to reply and I'll just forget about it. So yeah, a lot of the time I just don't have time to reply to it, or it's too difficult, so it just gets ignored, unfortunately. I wish I could reply to all the comments and messages, but I just don't get time. But for people who just want to send me goodies like license plates and other things like that, I should set up a PO box in the next couple of months to do that. It'll just be a fan mail thing, essentially. I might even do a fan mail segment, I don't know. I know people like sending stuff in for autopsy. Again, that's something I'm not going to have a tremendous amount of time with, so don't go completely nuts. I picked up something at Brad's today which I do want to do an autopsy on. It's a 1980s well, head unit. It's a double din head unit out of a Toyota Cressida, the one that he's doing the cylinder head on. And yeah, it's made by Matsushita Electric, or National Electric, and it's really cool because it's old school. Oh, there's a couple of ICs in there. Yeah, it's not all transistors, but there are a few. There's a big NEC IC in there. We'll look at that in the video when I get time. Hopefully I get time to do it. If you don't see it, it means I've just gotten sick of looking at it and piffed it in the bin, but yeah, it should still work. It was replaced with a little LCD, in-dash LCD panel DVD player combo system. Yeah, so anyway, new projects coming in. One's getting delivered tomorrow. This is part of it. Well, spares for it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Let's just say Blue Rav's been on the dating spree again and found another girlfriend, so I guess cars can have as many girlfriends as they want. We can't. They get jealous and do strange things. Who knows, maybe one of them will end up getting eaten. Somebody wrote up a fanfic or something a while ago about little white car, my old little car, getting murdered in the middle of the night by a jealous RAV4. That was kind of amusing and creepy at the same time. I don't know where that went. Somebody wanted to read it, but I can't remember. It just came in my inbox, and it's probably been wiped when I did a big clean-up, unfortunately. Yeah, so another vehicle coming in. Again, it was basically scrap value. The guy was just fed up with problems. He'd spent a ton of money on it. I really feel sorry for him spending so much money on it and having so many problems with it, but I've adopted it. Well, bought it for basically what he paid on some of the spare parts, essentially. He just wants to get rid of it. I hope he watches this channel, because I did tell him what I did. Whenever I buy a car, I tell him what I do and who I am, and a lot of the time it's very receptive. A lot of people are quite interested in what I do and fixing things, and I've told him anytime he wants, just hit me up with question and answer time, and I'll try and help him out. If he's got a technology issue, electronics, electrics, cars, anything. And he's gone out and bought a brand new Subaru, like a Forester or something like that, so I doubt he'll have any problems with that I could fix, but any older stuff, like old TVs and things, not a problem. Always welcome to ask. He took the ad down before I could save any details on it, but it doesn't really matter. I can't remember his name. I hope he contacts me. Top bloke, very trustworthy. Anyway, I also went to Brad's place and teed up the tow truck. The car isn't here yet, so tomorrow it's going to get towed down. And Brad found this couple of doors down, got the remote for it and everything off the owners. They're really nice. They said it went pop pop and then stopped. It's got really nice big cooling fans in it, I'll give them that much. They tried. Thing turns on, sits there, green LED, working fine. Supposedly it even has sound. I haven't put the speakers on. And I'm just looking at things, looking for blown semiconductors, like things that could blow apart. Nothing. Come down here to X main, and look at that. Those caps are really sad, but they're not blown out. The top of that one's concave. That one there's just eaten out, and around the bottom of the board it's all it's leaked a lot of electrolyte and junk out of it. It hasn't actually blown the top out. They've just been eaten from the inside out. So I wonder if this is a bad batch of Samwa caps, the ones that had the bad formula that yeah, self-destruct fairly quickly, although this TV's hung in pretty well considering when it was made. It was probably made mid-2000s. Where's the data? 400 watt panel, 192 volt DC VS. Yeah, these things do bite if you're not careful with them. Model PDP 50X3, date 2005, 9th month. Okay, so it's mid-2000s, right on the banger. It's done pretty well to get this far, but I've never seen caps in a plasma fail like that before. I've seen them blow their tops all the time, but I've never seen them leak like that. They're leaking like a bad nickel-cadmium battery. These Nichicons are starting to bulge too. These are big DC feeders. Actually, it's on the primary side, probably the hot side. Yeah. Yeah, that's the hot side of the power supply. That's the cold side, the lower voltage side. Well, it's not lower voltage, it's still 200 volts DC. The thing will kick you hard if you mess around with it. Oh, look, a Genesis display chip with no heatsink on it. Yeah, I guess LG's been doing it for a while. Yeah, this will be fun. I hope the failing caps haven't murderized that X-main board. I hope the pop wasn't something else further down the line dying. I hope it was just those caps arcing out internally and dying. Because everything else works fine. It turns on. I haven't tried the sound, but it you can do everything with it really. It's just no image. Of course, X-main being down, there won't be any image. Doesn't matter what Y sustain or Z sustain do. Without X running, it's kind of dead. Yeah, what is it? Sorry, why am I calling this X? Z sustain, you idiot. X is under here, at the bottom of the panel. I always get my axes mixed up. I'd be a terrible CNC machinist. LG PDP, was it model 50X3, Z sustain, part number 6870QZ C104C. So if replacing the caps, and I'll probably replace as many as I can in this, if that doesn't fix it and it's actually popped the Z sustain, I'll probably look for a second-hand one, because everything else is working fine. The power supply had shut down if Y sustain was faulty, and again, that's a board that I'll pull out, clean up completely, and recap, I think. This might, being mid-2000s with Samwa caps, I'd be willing to bet some of these have bad formula, if not all of them. Anyway, that's a bit of a look at another plasma project that I'm hoping to make a conclusion on fairly soon, because this thing's gargantuan. It's about up to chin height on me standing on its edge. It's about 5 foot tall, compared with a 42-inch with no speakers on it. This one's got built-in speakers that just add bulk. Lots of bulk. even these clearances between the Y ribbons and everything are fairly excessive. And the panel glass is full thickness as well, so this thing is extremely heavy. Yeah, it's a bit of fun. Anyway, I'm getting through them again. I did drag all the ones out of the back of the shed, like behind my computer chair, and put them down here, so that's clearing up even more space, which is good, and I'm clearing up the backyard, which is even better. I took 3 big window units up to Brad's place and dropped them off and got a few goodies back in return, including this. They're complete working window units that he'll have no trouble selling next summer, so that's really good for him. I had no use for them. I was just going to chuck them out or give them away either way, so he can have those. And yeah, starting to clear up. Yeah, getting better, which is good. Another vehicle coming in for a bit of tender loving care. I'm going to need the room. It'll be an interesting one. It's not another Toyota, don't worry. I haven't bought another RAV4. RAV4s don't run coil on plug packs like that. And there's the one of the roof bars for it. It's getting picked up by the Towie tomorrow, so it'll be dropped off tomorrow afternoon. Awesome. Thanks for watching. I think that's about it. Just busy with work and everything else. And yeah. It's not too late in the afternoon. I might whip this board off and just recap it and see what happens. If it has actually killed the board, then it's stiff shit. That's what happens. But if it's salvageable, I might spend a bit of time after I get it working. I might spend a bit of time just doing some precautionary recapping, because I haven't seen caps like that do that before. Not on the TV, especially not a modern one. I've seen really old caps in 1970s colour televisions leak out and just go all crusty like that before, but not in something this new. So I'm a bit concerned about the formula that was used in those existing Sanwa caps, because they normally just blow their top. They don't leak like NiCad batteries. Anyway, thanks for watching, and enjoy more rambling about a giant plasma TV and all kinds of other miscellaneous goodies that you're going to enjoy soon. Thanks for watching.